Hey, welcome back to our table talk. Today we are going to talk about another type of objective way to reach your health goal and to lose weight. Obviously, you want stuff that's kind of more objective versus subjective because, sometimes things are different from day to day. But the objective things are things that you can do that are very measurable and that you want to have in your tool belt, such as what we did on last episode. We talked a little bit about using a pedometer. That does give you more of a science way of putting it on the calendar and actually seeing it. So today we're going to talk a little bit about what you can do in the morning. I suggest doing squats, and you want to get the large muscles involved in getting them engaged. So what you will do is when you do 3 sets of 15 squats, you can take your body weight divided by around 6. That's going to, for somebody who's about 200 pounds, it's going to put you at about 35 pounds. And what you will do is, if you'll end up doing those squats, you'll end up hitting the larger muscles, and those larger muscles take up a lot more glycogen, which is used for fuel. You'll then end up having to use the sugars out of the blood to refuel that. And so when you are eating, you will be basically just kind of replenishing your glycogen levels, and it will clear out some of the blood sugars. So that'll also be good for you if you're a little bit on the diabetic side of things as well. It'll also increase your metabolism, which will be of good use. And so you want to use those large muscles, such as your thighs, such as your glutes, to end up accomplishing that. Now, secondly, you'll also want to make sure you're very hydrated in the morning. Okay, that's also when people are also prone to headaches and that kind of stuff as well. But if you're not hydrated, and that's like a very basic thing that we often forget to do, the salt, getting good mineral salt in the morning with that water is important. So do recommend something like a Celtic salt or a Baja Gold. One or the other is pretty good. They all have over 60 minerals in them. And there's 3 different forms of magnesium, which is really good. This is why it's usually a wetter salt, and it will help draw in the water that you are drinking, and it will actually hydrate even more efficiently. So do recommend, I do have it right here, about a half teaspoon. It's about a nickel's worth on your hand, on your palm. Put about a nickel's worth, and then put on your tongue. I usually crunch it up a little bit and then drink it down in the water. I don't add it to the water because that kind of doesn't taste good to me. But usually about 10 ounces of water. You just want to get that in that morning, and you want to hydrate the rest of your cells. So every single chemical reaction in your body needs water. So it's very important that you're hydrated. And so those are the 2 objective things that you can do in our Part B series of this weight loss. Obviously, there's other things you can do. Diet probably is one of the more beneficial things as well. But again, that's a little bit more, not on the subjective side of it, but it's kind of hard to really hit every single time. These are things that you can do every single time and be pretty consistent with it. So keep following us, and I'll keep giving more health tips. Take care, guys.